U.S. aircraft carriers, long seen as symbols of unmatched naval power, are now facing growing operational constraints. The USS Gerald R recently battled a 30-hour onboard fire, displacing hundreds of sailors and exposing vulnerabilities even on the Navy's most advanced warship. Deployed deep into the Middle East and tensions with Iran, the carrier is now into its 10th month at sea, with signs its mission could stretch to nearly a year. Reports from onboard point to equipment failures, plumbing issues, and fatigue among crew, raising concerns over operational readiness. With extended redeployments and rising regional tensions, questions are now being raised about how stretched and sustainable U.S. carrier operations really are. Another of the U.S. aircraft carriers, the USS Abraham Lincoln, is reportedly grappling with persistent toilet and plumbing failures, leading to repeated sanitation disruptions for crew members. Officials say block systems and maintenance issues have caused backups, affecting daily life on board and during an extended deployment like in the Middle East. The carrier is currently operating amid heightened tensions in West Asia, adding pressure on crews already dealing with long hours at sea. The issue highlights even how basic onboard systems can become critical stress points on U.S. aircraft carriers during prolonged missions. The two aircraft carriers that have seen action in the Middle East has now resulted in what could be said as technical issues inside its daily functioning architectures, with both of them having issues, especially with regard to its daily routines. One of them, Abraham Lincoln, has suffered persistent problems with its toilets being jammed, while the USS Gerald R has in fact reported laundry fire, resulting in sailors sleeping on tables as well as the tarmac at times. This is the situation in both the aircraft carriers that have been designated to be carrying out with operations against Iran in the Middle East. Both are set to be the flagship carriers of the United States Navy. The United States Navy operates 9 aircraft carriers, 2 of which have been deployed in the Middle East theater, where they are engaging with operations against Iran. There have been reports coming in that when Abraham Lincoln was setting sail towards the Middle East itself, there were reports that the toilets were in fact jammed and the sailors found it quite difficult as it moved through the waters of the Mediterranean and when it reached the Persian Gulf. Meanwhile, it is being said that the same kind of issues do plague the Gerald R as well. There was a recent laundry fire that had taken place at the Gerald R aircraft carrier, and this laundry fire is said to have disrupted the sailors on board, and they had to in fact sleep on available places. Their bunker beds were also completely destroyed, and they had to sleep on the tables as well as wherever flat surfaces are available as such.